Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Gbemi Abiola. Welcome. Guys, if you have not read the title of the video yet, I'm super excited because today I'm going to be doing a first impressions demo and review of the brand new Mothership VII Divine Rose palette from Pat McGrath. You guys know I love Pat McGrath products. I love her lip glosses. I love her lipsticks. I have her Dark Star kit, her Metamorphosis kit. I really like her product. I have the last Motherships, the Mothership 5 and 6. So when I saw this all out of the blue, by the way, that this palette was accidentally released, I had to get it so I can review it for you guys. And to see if it's black girl friendly, which of course it has to be because Pat McGrath is a black woman. If it doesn't work for dark skin, then we have an issue. So today I'm going to be doing a review and on it, showing you how it works, pictures of swatches that I took of the palette. You'll see my first impressions, what I think of the palette, how they perform on my eyes, live for you in this video. So if you're interested, please keep on watching, and if you are not, please stop right here. It's not worth your time and effort. So without further ado, let's get into the video on the new Mothership 7. Hey guys, so this is the brand new Mothership 7 palette. It was accidentally released on Halloween morning, or was it November 1st? I think November 1st, either Halloween or November 1st. It was accidentally released on the Selfridges website / app, and it sold out within a couple hours. I kind of saw it on the Beauty News Official's Instagram. They posted about it, and I was like, another Mothership without any warning? Like, this is not normal for Miss Pat McGrath. Like, I'm so confused right now. But I double checked and it was actually a legit palette. Selfridges just accidentally put it up on the website early. I love the tones of this palette. I love pink. Pink is my second favorite color. My favorite color if I'm going to be wearing clothing. Purple is my first favorite color, but that's besides the point. But pink, I love pink. Pink is like the one color I could never get sick of. So I was just like, okay, this palette's beautiful. At that point, I hadn't seen like the artwork of the packaging yet, and then a few hours later, I saw the packaging, and I literally died. So before I saw the packaging, I bit the bullet and ordered it. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, it's probably accidental leak, accidental posting on the website. If my order gets canceled, cool, it's fine. If my order goes through, I'd be very surprised. Guys, my order went through and I was super surprised, and it was just delivered today on November 4th. When I saw the packaging, this beautiful packaging, I literally died. I was obsessed. Roses are my favorite flower. Pink roses will get me every time. I love pink roses. So when I saw the packaging, I was absolutely obsessed. It's so beautiful, it's so delicate, it's so feminine. Like, this is totally me. I can get inspired just from this artwork, just by looking at it, and I'm absolutely in love. I think this is the best packaging out of all the Mothership palettes that I have seen. For this pack, I think this one is the best one in my opinion. The palette retails for $120 on Selfridges if it was sold in the US, which it's supposed to be coming to Pat McGrath's website on Thursday, November 7th, allegedly. I'm not sure yet. But it was $120 on Selfridges, and then they don't have free shipping to North America, so I paid $30 for shipping. So in total, I paid $150 for this palette. I'm crazy. Yes, I know. But I had to do it for y'all. This was not supposed to be a US exclusive. It was only supposed to be exclusive for the United Kingdom and the Sephora Asia Pacific region. So only in Asia Pacific stores. Pat updated it so it would be available on her site allegedly on November 7th. So I'm just saying allegedly just in case I'm wrong. That's from what I've heard. Okay, so let's get into the palette. Standard Pat McGrath packaging, the black glossy packaging, super fingerprinty, but I don't care. These are the 10 shades. Inside the box, you also get the names of the shades on a little cardboard card. That's how Pat does all her shades in her palettes, so you guys know what shades you're using. So beautiful, beautiful rose shades. This palette would work very, very well with the brand new Ritualistic Blitz Astral Quad, the one that came out for the holidays. Here it is. I feel like these two colors, these two palettes together, I could do so many different rose based looks with, and I'm super duper excited. But for today, I'm just going to be using Mothership 7. This palette, you get your 4 Blitz Astral and 00 shades, her special shades, and then you get 6 shimmers and mattes. In this palette, you have 2 mattes, you have 4 shimmers, and then you have the 4 special Blitz Astral 00 shades. You have 4 doubles in this palette. The doubles that are in this palette, you have Iridescent 003, which is a Skin Fetish shade, as well as in the palette, Skin Fetish palette, as well as the Skin Fetish balm kit thing, the Skin Fetish kit. You have Rose Dusk, which is from the Sublime Mothership 2 palette. You have Skin Show Nude, which is from Subliminal, the Mothership 1 palette. And then you have Astral Solstice, which is from Mothership 6 Midnight Sun. So if you already have those Pat McGrath palettes and you don't typically like doubles, you might want to skip this palette for that reason. But if you're like me and you don't have these shades already, you might want to pick this palette up. If you have those Pat McGrath shades, but those are the shades you do use the most from her palettes, this might be a good investment for you. So you get a mix of old and new shades. You get 4 old shades and 6 new shades. I will throw up swatches on the screen right here so you guys can see these swatches of all the shades on my arm for your viewing pleasure. So you guys, because just me doing live swatches are just going to take forever and a day. That's why I hate doing them. That's why I always do picture swatches. So here's the swatches for you guys so you can see. I'm going to zoom in into my face so we can do the demo part of this tutorial and see what look I can create. I already primed my lids before this video. I used the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Dark 46 and powdered using my Laura Mercier powder to set my eyes. I realized since using Bronze Seduction Mothership 5, these don't like working on a wet base. These work better on a powdered base. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. This is one of the 2 mattes, the darker matte out of this palette, and this shade is called Extreme Mahogany. And I'm just going to start by tapping it on the outer corner, just very lightly, and just buffing it into my crease. Extreme Mahogany is a brand new shade to the Pat McGrath palettes. It's not one of the doubles. Just gonna buff that outer corner and into my crease. This is a very kind of cool toned mauvey brown. Then I'm going to be going into this shade. This is like a taupey mauve shade. It's the lighter of the two mattes in this palette, and this shade is called Valoria. And I'm just going to use that to buff out the harsh line where I put down Extreme Mahogany, just to diffuse the edge out. Next, I'm going to be going into this beautiful, like dusty pink rose gold shade, and it's called Rose Dusk. I'm just going to pop that all over my mobile lid. This is more of a satin finish. Just from applying it, it doesn't seem like super shimmery. It seems more satiny just from putting it on. I can see how a lot of people would like this palette since it is more toned down and subdued. Next, I'm going to be going into this beautiful duochrome peach gold orange pink shade. It's called, you guys can't really see the shift unless I tilt it like down this way, but it's called VR Rose Venus, and I'm going to use my finger for this so I get the maximum payoff and application over Rose Dusk. Like, guys, look how pretty that is. This is, like I said, this is like the perfect like palette if like you like rosy tones, or like the perfect bridal palette. I'm gonna go back in with my brush and go back into Extreme Mahogany. Just blend that back into that combination of Rose Dusk and VR Rose Venus. This is like a super soft look and I'm here for it. I said I wasn't going to do this because I really wanted to heavily demo this palette, but I was thinking about using Astral Solstice, but I didn't want it affecting the gorgeousness of the Rose Venus shade. I wanted something that would enhance it a little bit. So I'm gonna go into the Astral Rose Orchid shade from the Wrist Realistic Rose Quad. That's what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's like a lighter but like super glittery version of VR Rose Venus. I'm just gonna tap that on. Super pretty, super sparkly, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna use that and tap my finger on it just to kind of get a base of that shimmer glitter there. I'm just gonna go in with my eyeliner and line my bottom lash line. This is the Koki retractable eyeliner. They just came out with these. This is the Koki retractable eyeliner in black. Go back into Extreme Mahogany and push that up into my lower lash line. I'm going to use Valoria to blend the edge out. Same shade I used in my crease. to soften that up a bit. My brush, I'm gonna go into Venus Rose Orchid, the duochrome shade, and apply that to my lower lash line on the inner corner, just so it adds a bit of light. I'm not like fully like highlighting my inner corner, just the inner third of my eye, just to add a bit of light in there. And you can see like the duochrome is starting to really come out. The more like peach and gold, just from wetting that. I'm gonna blend the edges with the brush that I used to apply Extreme Mahogany. And I'm gonna go back into Astral Rose Orchid from the Ritualistic Rose Quad and pop that on top of VR Rose Venus. Take that a little bit into my inner corner as well. Next, I'm going to be taking the Kokie liner, another retractable liner in metallic brown. And I'm just going to tight line my upper lash line. I'm going to do my lips, and to line my lips I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics True Brown K Lip Liner. To start off, for my lipstick I'm going to be using the Mini Matte Trance in the shade Omi. This is like pink, like pink. With, did this just, this completely like detached out of the tube. Got it back in. I'm gonna go in with 1995 lipstick. It's another matte lipstick. Another Mini Matte Trance. Just gonna go over that to lighten that up a little. Lip gloss, I'm going to be using her Divine Rose Lust Gloss. Fitting, if you ask me, because it matches the Divine Rose palette. Okay, so last step, I'm going to be using these lashes from Allure by AV, and these are the Coquette lashes. These are a really nice flared pair of lashes. So. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I forgot to do this while I was doing the demo portion of the video. I did go into Skin Show Nude, Refined Gold 002, and Iridescent 003 to all mix together to highlight my brow bone so it matches the highlight on my face. It is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. This is the epitome of bridal glam. This look is the epitome of Valentine's Day, date night, bridal glam, and I absolutely love it. The mattes, Extreme Mahogany and Valoria, blended amazingly on the eyes. I didn't have issues with them compared to the other mattes in the other Mothership palettes, which they're a little bit dry and stiff for me to work with, but I didn't have any issues with the mattes in this palette so far. I do wish there was a deeper matte to darken up a little bit, just a little bit, like a deeper matte, like something similar to Extreme Aubergine from Mothership 5, but I wanted something that's more like of a cranberry matte, you know, a cranberry matte in this palette. Not super bold, but like, not a super bright cranberry, but like a cooler tone cranberry. I think it would have gone really well in this palette. Something to add a little bit, if teensy bit of color in there, just a teeny bit of color there. Special shades work as they normally do. VR Venus is literally like NARS Orgasm on crack. Like, it's super, 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 super intense wet. The duochrome really stands out when you wet it, when you apply it with your finger. Really, really standout shade. It's the shade that I looked forward to the most in this palette. Astral Solstice. I already know how Astral Solstice works because I do have Mothership 6. It's a really pretty gold, really pale gold glittery shade. It's more of like a layer topper shade. Really love the texture of it. However, I really wish this shade wasn't in here because it's in the previous Mothership, which just launched. So it's just like, why do a double from your last palette in here? Well, no, Refined Gold 003, 2, not 3. Refined Gold 002. Really pretty, your pale yellow gold. Really, really beautiful. Similar in texture to all the other 00 series eyeshadows. Iridescent 003. I do have other alternatives to this shade in highlighters. Beautiful shade nonetheless. Rose Dusk. This is the shade that is in the Sublime palette Mothership 2. This shade was giving me a lot of fallout during the application shade. It didn't really stick to my lid. I did have to wet it down a bit. But even when I did wet it down a bit, it still did not want to stick. So that's why I layered VR Venus and then Astral Rose Orchid on top to just kind of help it a bit. So yeah, I'll probably try using this as a transition or blending shade later on in the future. I have to play with Sable Bronze and Lovelace, these two shades right here. I'll definitely be playing with those in the future. So in this palette, I use 7 out of the 10 shades. If you do not like having the doubles in this palette, I understand your frustration. It may not be worth it to you to spend on a brand new Mothership palette knowing there are 4 doubles in here. I do really wish that they were all brand new shades in here though. I do really wish that they were all brand new shades in here. For example, if they took the Ritualistic Rose quad and they put that quad in there, or like maybe Astral Rose Orchid or Rose Quartz 005 in here. I would have really liked it if like 2 of those shades were in here, those 2 specific shades, and then you had like a deeper cranberry matte, and maybe if you wanted to keep Iridescent Rose 003 or Skin Show Nude, I felt like I would have preferred it better than having almost half the palette be old shades. This is a gorgeous palette nonetheless. Like I said, it was $120. It's $30 I paid for shipping. It's supposed to be a UK exclusive currently right now, and Asia Pacific Sephora stores exclusive right now. Allegedly coming to Pat McGrath's website on Thursday, November 7th. It may be on Sephora.com soon. I don't know yet. I'll give you guys updates on whether it will be. Yeah, this was an accidental leak. It's super pretty. Love the packaging. Like, absolutely beautiful packaging. Well done, Miss Pat. Definitely, if you're a makeup artist and you do bridal makeup, this palette, you might really, really like this palette. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the palette as well as the look that I created. Everything that I used on my face will be in the description bar down below. Let me know if you guys like having the doubles in the palettes from previous Motherships and other Pat McGrath palettes, would you rather have had all new shades? Would you rather have had maybe 1 or 2 doubles and then the other 8 shades are brand new? Let me know what you think down below. I would also appreciate it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel down below for brand new content. I'm going to try to be consistent for you guys. I promise I'm trying to be more consistent, as well as don't forget to tap that notification bell so you don't miss any future video uploads from me. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. That's where I kind of post like new makeup releases and stuff like that, new looks and such. Follow me on my Instagram. It is at Gbemi Abiola. Twitter is the same handle at Gbemi Abiola. And my Snapchat, trying to get back into my Snapchat. Still working on it. But if you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's I Love to Purplefy. All the links will be down below. And I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.